second unit, okay, that is the human resource planning and recruitment. So first we are going to see what is meant by human resource planning, okay. So generally you know what is meant by human resource planning. First we say what is meant by planning. So listen, human resource planning is also
Predefined process.
manpower planning, personal planning or workforce planning. Okay, this is what is meant by HR planning means. That is the this is the organization ensure the right number of people, right kind of people at the right place and at the right time. Okay, so that is to attain the organizational goals or objectives. Okay, so for that only your recruiting. Okay, so this is the human resource planning. Okay, so right, it is also known as manpower planning or personal planning or workforce planning. Human resource planning, it is also known as manpower planning, personal or workforce planning. Write the meaning. It is a system of the organization. It is the system of the organization to ensure the availability of right number of people, right kind of people at right time and right place. So this is called as the human resource planning. Okay, that is first the organization ensure the availability of the number of people, kind of people at right place and at right time. Okay, so here you are having some process of HR planning. Okay, so next subheading right, process of human resource planning. The process of human resource planning, you are having some types. Okay, so first we see the demand forecasting techniques. Demand forecasting techniques. Demand forecasting techniques. The first one right, managerial judgment. So in this demand forecasting techniques, you are having some subtypes. So first one, managerial judgment. So listen, the first one is the managerial judgment. Okay, so managerial judgment means it is in this technique. So the managers of all the department sit together to access the demand for the labor in the future. Okay, so that is the demand forecasting. So you all know what is meant by demand and what is meant by forecasting means that is in there. Predict for the future. So that is managerial judgment means that is in there. The managers of all the department to access the demand for the labor in the future. Okay, first we see bottom up approach. Okay, so bottom up approach means that is the department heads submit the requirements to the top management. Okay, that is the bottom up. Okay, so next second one is the top down approach. Top down approach means that is the top management determine the manpower requirements. Okay, so these are the two approaches. In this technique, we are following these two approaches. Okay, so right, it may follow two approaches. So that is bottom up approach and second one top down approach. So two approaches, bottom up and top down. Okay, so bottom up means that is in the from below, that is lower to higher. Okay, so see lower to higher. So top down approach means that is the higher to lower. Okay, but that is in the, from the employees to the top management. Okay, that is the bottom up, and that is in the department heads when the submit the requirements to the top management only. Okay, that is the below to higher. Okay, next top down approach means that is the top management determine the manpower requirements. Okay, so next second technique, right, ratio analysis. So these are the types of demand forecasting technique. Okay, so first one managerial judgment, next second one ratio analysis. So listen, so what is meant by ratio analysis means that is the, in this technique, that is the ratio between the particular business factor and the number of recruited employees. Okay, that is particular business factor and recruited employees. Okay, that is the relationship, ratio between the particular business factor and the number of recruited employees. Okay, so see one example for this ratio analysis. So that is the recruitment of the faculty in an educational institution. Okay, so that is depend upon the number of students only. So that is you are recruiting the faculty means that is depend upon the students only. Okay, that is the university has 20,000 students and 1,000 lecturers. Okay, what here see, so the student lecture ratio is it is 20,000 is to 1,000. Okay, are you right? 20 is to 1. This is the example. Okay, now see one faculty for every 20 students. Okay, so this is the ratio analysis example. Okay, so listen once again I tell. So see, that is the recruitment of the faculty in an educational institution, that is will depend upon the number of students only. Okay, that is example, the university has 20,000 students and 1,000 lecturers. Okay, now what is the student lecture ratio mean? That is the 20,000 is to 1,000. Okay, because the student count is that is 20,000, lecturer is 1,000. Okay, are you right? That is in the 20 is to 1. Okay, that is the one faculty, that is for every 20 students. Okay, so suppose in the next year they are planned to enroll additional 500 students. Okay, so they are recruit the faculty. Okay, so that is you divide 500 students additionally or enrolled in the next year. So 500 that is divide 20, that is equal to 25. Okay, so additionally you want to recruit the 25 faculty. Okay, so this is the example. ratio analysis. Okay, and this ratio analysis is a very clear picture compared to the trend analysis. Okay, because next one is the trend analysis. Compared to the trend analysis, this ratio analysis only very better and clear. Okay, so next the third one, right? Third one, trend analysis. So what is meant by trend analysis? It is the past relationship between the business factor and the manpower requirement is analyzed. Okay, so ratio analysis means that is the relationship between particular business factor and the number of employees required. So here trend analysis is the very important. It is the past relationship. Okay, it is past relationship between the business factor and the manpower requirement is analyzed. That is the trend analysis. Okay, so see, there is also same example, that is an educational institution. Okay, so in the educational institutions, that is it can be a total number of students enrolled for the marketing company, and it can be sales value for the manufacturing company also. Okay, so that we have to calculate it. That is the business factor and the manpower requirement is analyzed. Next to fourth one, scatter plot. Scatter plot. Okay, so scatter plot means in this technique that is it uses the graph. So you all know the scatter plot is it? So that is like this. So that is you mark lines. Okay, this is the scatter plot means that is in this technique it uses a graph. Okay, that is the to find out the relationship between two variables. So what are the two variables means? That is the relationship between the business actions and the recruitment of staff to handle it. Okay, that is the relationship between business actions and the recruitment of staff. Okay, so that is in this it uses the graph. Next is which one, right? Computerized forecast. Computerized forecast. Nothing in it is the predict for the future. So computerized forecast means here in this technique uses a computer and packages. Okay, so that is you have to analyze the manpower needed, quantity of output, next in the production value, sales volume, etc. Okay, so that you are analyzing in this technique. That is the you are predicting that. Okay, that is the forecast means that is for future to predict for future quantities. So computer forecast means that is you are using the package and computer that is to predict the manpower needed, sales volume, production volume, and the quantity of output. Okay, that is the computerized forecast. Next is sixth one. Work study techniques. Sixth one, work study techniques. Work study techniques. Okay, that is the relationship between the volume of the work and the efficiency of the employees. That is the relationship between volume of work and efficiency of employees. Okay, this one volume of work. Okay, that is the is that is measured by the time and the motion. Okay, so that is you have to measure this output, that is per unit time or per hour. Okay, so that one you are analyzing. That is the work study techniques. Okay, so here you are having one formula for calculating the specified volume operations. Okay. So below, thus the number of operations, required to complete a specified volume of operations, to complete a specified volume of operations is right equal to planned output divided by standard output per hour into standard hours per person. Planned output divided by standard output per hour into standard hours per person. Finished up. Finished, Amma. So next is 7.1, right? Delphi techniques. So Delphi techniques means this technique is used to reduce the environmental subjectivity. Okay, and this is the best and suitable techniques. Okay, so that is for the environmental subjectivity. That is in this environment, like you are having some various changes means. So this technology is applied for that. Okay, that is the Delphi technique. Next 8.1. Econometric models. This is the last econometric models. So econometric models. Okay. So that is here the data is related to the statistical variables. Okay, so that is what is meant by the statistical data means that is the history of the organization is analyzed in this technique. That is the econometric models. Okay, the history of the organization is analyzed. That is the statistical data, and this statistical data is also in the to analyze the variables in the statistics. Okay, so what are the variables means that you are measuring the output, profit, investment, etc. Okay, so that is you are measuring. So this is called as the variables. Okay, so these are the demand forecasting techniques. Total you are having 8 techniques.